Welcome to Cosmics or Vibe Readings. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, please like, share, and feel free to look at all my other videos on the channel. I read all for the star signs and just the different energy phases, going with the opening of the portals going on and the moon phases, reading into those, what's going to be brought into fruition, into your reality from those. So this video I am going to read for the opening of the winter solstice, the 21st of December, the gateway, which most of you know is quite a strong energy. There's been a lot of leading up to this energy, and it's seen as a massive awakening for the future of what's at stake. This energy will shift a lot into the coming year, so we'll cut it short there and we'll head straight into the reading of what is coming from this energy tomorrow, the 21st of December. We have Queen of Gabriel, we have Page of Ariel, so some shifts in abundance clearly here, and we've got the Emperor. So I feel like we're going to regain our power, we're going to come into our divine selves, we're going to balance in our masculine and feminine energies, I feel, with this shift. So definitely next year is going to bring about that sense of purpose and direction for where we are going and what we want. I feel we've all been a bit lost. I'm seeing like swerving through different obstacles, like say for example you would do a career and it just didn't fit or sit with you, so you would jump to another sort of aspect of a different role but in the same job, but a different role, if that makes sense. But you always felt, I don't know, not misguided but a bit lost and where to go, of what sat with you. But I see you sitting rooted now, you're sure of yourself, and you can see these wands here. You got the divine feminine and the masculine, and that's how I'm seeing this here, is you're rooted and worthy of yourself. You're going to fill up with, you're going to be learning your confidence within yourself, fully knowing what you aspire to be. Your spirituality is just going to rocket up all through the next year. I feel there's going to be difficult and different lessons, Spirit is saying. You might go through some difficult lessons, and that's nothing to be feared of, don't worry. I mean, you've come so far into the now phase, and we made it through this year, which has been difficult. But I feel like there'll be some difficult maybe situations mentally. I mean, the way things are going now, it could just mean that in the beginning of next year. And I'm not saying this will continue for long, COVID I mean. But it's all about grasping what these lessons have taught or are to teach us, to be able to focus on our spirituality, to see clearly who we are, to see clearly how to grasp that abundance, because I'm seeing here there's been fears, there's been a feeling of lack of how you're going to gain this abundance financially. I feel there's been a lot of fear, obviously. You know, a lot of businesses have been failing now through no fault of our own. But I feel like a new sense of direction will come about. So what Spirit are trying to say is, you know, this fear will overcome into the heart chakra, where you'll be able to get over this sense of loss, but you are going to come back around with this portal energy to jump onto a new beginning where you can improve your knowledge and maybe study something completely different. You're going to get all these ideas where you can improve your knowledge. Like, you might grab a whole load of books on a particular subject, and your head's going to be working through all this knowledge for your success of your new abundant success, if that makes sense. So I'm getting a lot of messages, so sorry if I'm not relaying this smoothly as I can, but I'm trying. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. So definitely, to overview, what the masculine energies and the feminine energies really coming and sitting in their power, like sturdy, strong. You might have felt a bit floaty, not knowing, like questioning yourself, like, who am I and where am I going, because I feel so lost. I feel like everything's just been an utter sham in the last year or so, or the years before as well. But I feel like sturdy and strong, you're going to surge forwards, knowing what you are going to aim for, and that's a new sort of direction with abundance. A new way to make money is going to help by looking into books and researching. So I see a lot of sources, researching and gaining knowledge. Maybe you'll sign up to a course, and this is definitely going to help regain that sense of self-worth, which I felt with most of you, if not few, has been lacking. So we've got King of Raphael, so definitely the feminine energies. And just to clarify, if you are male, you can still have masculine energies. Every single person has a masculine and feminine energies. It's just in the past, in previous years, before this portal was opening, tomorrow, 21st December. So whenever you're watching this, you know, it's timeless. Do not worry if I'm saying tomorrow. If you're watching this like 2 months ahead or a month ahead, it will still make sense. It will still be worth, you know, listening to. So with the King of Raphael, I feel like the masculine energies hadn't been able to trust themselves in previous times. The feminine energies have been sort of lost in their direction with abundance and finances, and this is coming into balance. So with the masculine, I feel like he's been unable to, in the previous times, he hasn't been able to trust his emotions. He's not been able to fulfill them and speak clearly. But this is going to come into balance. This is absolutely going to do a tenfold direction. Like, it's going to, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you haven't been able to speak clearly or speak your truth. Masculine energies haven't been able to freely express their emotions, but this is going to come out and come out into the complete opposite. You're going to come back into your heart. and your passions and your dreams and aspirations, I feel like you're going to actually work for them, literally, and not be just a mental mind thing, which you've been pondering over for quite a while. I feel like dreams and aspirations have just been just something that you have thought about or dreamed about, but you're going to take more action of this next year. So quite big changes next year with this portal opening, you know, and we see that horizon opening and the power of the masculine. You know, it's been quite an overwhelming energy, and also, you know, even if you've been feminine, your masculine may have been overpowering for you. But no, this is going to come into balance, and you're going to be able to see clearly and express yourself clearly. Yeah, I'm just seeing these dolphins, so it's definitely balancing of the masculine and feminine energies. You know, it's going to take a few steps. It's stepping stones, I'm seeing. Stepping stones. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be a progressed energy throughout the new year. A definitely guided spirit, are definitely guiding the masculine energies, as they've been more a bit lost, I feel. And let's get some more cards. Yeah, comment below if this resonates for you, or what you've been struggling with as of late. But we've got Page of Gabriel, got divine guidance. Okay, so again, a lot of fears, a lot of anxieties, and feeling powerless. I feel definitely confirms when I just said you're going to be guided. These energies, new energies coming in, it's going to be like you're going to feel like a moth to a flame with opportunities. Like there's a lot of third eye energy here. There's going to be a lot of awakening, a lot of transitioning through ego to spiritual self. There's going to be a massive awakening. Can you see all the ones here? And these two are lit up, but this one isn't, because this is the this is a feminine energy, but these are masculines, and these are the masculine energy. I mean, both will be balanced, but the masculine energy is really going to have more of this awakening, which is good, because I do feel like there has been a lot of unawakened masculines and too many feminines who have been sort of overriding that. And yeah, this is good to see. There'll be balance with the masculines really awakening to their senses. They're being guided so much, really powerful spiritual awakenings. So you might be having funny dreams, masculines. You might have been seeing feathers, and just when you're out for walks, seeing just names, synchronicities. I do feel like there's going to be more union with partnerships next year. I just feel like because the energy's clearing and both feminine and masculine is coming into balance, that a lot of relationships and love is just going to release all that sort of ego trait and codependency. I see that shifting and more love coming into union. That's really great. And that's all down to releasing these anxieties and fears and just surrendering. A lot of surrendering, and I feel like Spirit are really helping to open up your sixth sense. So yeah, definitely focus on your dreams. You're going to really understand like all your past decisions and life lessons and how they sort of made you who you are. You're going to understand a lot about yourself. Some really big, deep sort of spiritual knowledge is just going to grasp you. There'll be a really true meaning of wanting to find the meaning of life, as we see here, through the spiritual awakening and divine guidance to follow your passions. Again, as I said, a lot of opportunities will come, and I do see travel, whether this is for work, definitely travel. So yes, restrictions will lift. I do see that next year. Definitely restrictions will lift because travel is there. When? Who knows? Let's get a couple of more cards. I do feel end of springtime though. Don't quote me on that because we all have free will as humans and decisions can be changed in a blink of an eye. Can we get some more? Can we clarify into solstice energies next year? What will these energies and this shift bring? Ooh. We have the moon. Look at all these beautiful purple energies. You're really going to come into your shadow self. I feel like secrets are going to come to the surface. Parts of you that you've suppressed are rising to the surface, which I have done recently actually. But I feel like with these energies coming to the surface and rising, it's been very difficult. We've had a lot of symptoms. A lot of people have had sort of headaches, insomnia, funny dreams, ringing in the ears, maybe a funny taste, not smelling. This is actually ascension symptoms. Obviously don't hone in. Obviously if you feel you need to go to the doctor, do so. But a lot of what we are suffering with achiness and joint aching and just pains in our organs is ascension symptoms. And I just feel this is rising, and it will be a massive relief for you if you have been experiencing this next year. You have, there's a lot of little spirit animals around you. I feel like the spirit animals and the animals are awakening at night. And that makes sense because Spirit just told me that. If you haven't noticed at night, can you hear the birds? They are so loud. It's December. You normally don't hear anything. And they're so loud all through the night. And even I'm awake. And I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, I feel like this energy of purity, of divinity, is coming about at night and really sort of shining its light on you to surge forwards and face your fears. As I said, that face your fears, you know, we've got this stand up for what you believe in, face your fears, ride through the night, Seven of Gabriel, face your fears because you have that inner power to face them. So definitely next year, what this energy is going to bring from this portal is the release of all this anxiety. I see a lot of anxiety here, which has been shifted through. If not now, it will be shifted through next year. So a few more lessons to go through, possibly next year, but you will come out the other end. I feel like there's looking back through the past and believing in yourself more than you had, and reclaiming your power after this beautiful energy of guidance and seeing into your shadow self with the help of the spirit animals as well, and the moon's energies and phases, which is quite powerful. It's really going to help you surge forwards and shift into your confidence. I feel like maybe you've had some stomach issues, some aches, maybe some twinges. Obviously, again, go to the doctor if you do. Feel this is physical, but like I said, the ascension symptoms most likely are causing this. But definitely a rise in your power, a will to succeed is going to come through for next year from this energy, and a bottom deck energy. Do you remember when I said I feel like a lot of relationships are going to blossom? I feel like a lot of unions between people are going to come together, but they will be pure relationships. You know, we've had a lot of false ego type of relationships around us. Not everyone, you know, but love has been basically not love. There's been a lot of codependency in relationships, a lot of ego, and a lot of like unworthiness, insecurities. We've had a lot of false flames, a lot of like competition, like overriding the other sort of partner. But with these new energies of relationships coming together, even if you are in a long-term relationship and you're happy, it would just be an ignition into your spark. But also there'll just be real trust, real sexual power. There would just be true sexual union, true union into not being codependent, trusting one another, inspiring one another. And that is beautiful, because bottom deck energy just signifies this, or what I have just said, just peace and harmony between your relationships, long-term new relationships. So I do really feel like next year is exciting for love prospects. So if you are having trouble with a relationship, guys, right now, do bear with. I feel like, you know, you might not see it now. There's a lot of shifts, maybe a lot of illusions with heartbreaks and maybe some negative energies. But these, you know, go through a tunnel process where in the end, it will rise to the surface, and you'll be stronger than you've ever been before. You may have lost a love, but know that someone else will come along, because once these energies balance and your spiritual aura, your energy comes into a high vibration, which will do, once you release the fear and the anxiety, once your energy will then come into a higher vibration, and you can have a rekindle or a new love coming into your reality here. So this is like sort of an overview of this reading here. Yeah, a lot of solar plexus energies. So guys, I'm not going to be surprised if you are suffering from digestive issues. If you feel like you're eating the wrong foods, listen to that. That is very strong. I really feel like you're going to have to listen to the vibrations of foods that you eat. A lot of fruits and natural vegetables. I'd advise you to go along with that. It's going to help to raise your vibration. Eat lots of fruit and vegetables. None of this gluten. I know it's hard to avoid, but try and cut out the dairy, the gluten, the GMOs. Like, you know, would you get in Chinese takeaways? You know, we're human. We want to live. We want to eat these nice things, but just cut them down a bit. Just it will help to raise these this vibration. But just know you are so guided. A lot of energies that are going to be guided. I don't know, I've got 3 cards literally randomly sat by me, so I'm going to take these. Very strange. Don't remember picking them out. But funny, we've got all this solar plexus energy. And again, third eye energy. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Yes, goes with the 7 of Gabriel. You'll be able to forgive yourself from past hurts, past traumas, past mistakes, or all the traumas maybe that you've been through. You'll be able to accept and acknowledge and rise and have courage and face all these with dignity, self-respect. You're going to move forwards. You're going to see things from a different perspective with courage and a powerful softness. I feel like you may have seen 1111 a lot. You're going to be fearless next year, guys. Fearless for the future. Beautiful. And have strength and courage for what awaits, you know. Go along with your passions. Your individuality is very important. Following your individuality to your passions, because this is going to create that abundance next year for you. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of ideas. So many ideas and opportunities. So definitely go and write in that journal. Put that one there. And then we've got Knight of Gabriel. Again goes with Page of Gabriel. You are literally blossoming into this, what's the word? Vulnerable energy to a go-getting energy. Again, we've got confidence. You're going to be so passionate in what you do, in your decisions, in your decision making. Excuse me. Just have some water. I'm getting a really powerful energy, guys. That was my water, by the way. Yeah. I feel like there's going to be some emotional times ahead, but in a happy way, in a joyful way. Yeah, your intuition is really going to come about and guide you into your passions, into your confidence, into your successes. Let's get some, like, your light oracle cards. Give me 3 messages, please. Okay. Oh, but this was the bottom deck energy. I'll show you this first. Transformation. As I said, with the ascension, this is an ascension energy, you know. Oh my god, this is just scary. Look at all these cards. You know how many cards I have. Look at these. Sat down on a throne, sat down on a throne. She's got the wand. He's got the wands. we've got all these ideas and successes. You are transforming in a big way. Do not ever doubt yourself. You are powerful, Spirit is saying. You're going through a deep healing, deep ascension process. Your DNA, your blood, your cells, your tissues, everything is changing, whether you realize it or not. Whether you realize it through all this, whatever's happening in the world right now, you are changing and transforming in the biggest way possible. The biggest way possible. And yeah, this transformation is big. A whole 360. That's what I was meant to say earlier. Yeah. Don't ever doubt yourself. Now really is the time to block away people that do not serve you. I feel this energy is going to bring next year you people that really resonate with you, and cutting out the ones that don't. You know, don't be ashamed to draw away from family and friends that no longer serve you, because you're there to protect yourself at the end of the day, and you're growing and you're succeeding in ways that you've never felt before. This is calling in your true soul power. I feel like you're not going to stand for any nonsense next year. You know, be firm but fair, but don't take any criticism I'm hearing from anyone. But I feel like you've already been working on who resonates with you and who doesn't, and sort of drawing out what no longer serves you, flashing out and realising the steps you took or what didn't really serve you, finance, career-wise, people, family, friends. I feel like you've already noticed that, and I've not noticed this before, but I'm seeing like a spirit of a man here, and you're being watched over. You know, you're not going to head back to this dark place. It's all go, it's all great, it's all universal love from here, and you're going to face your true potential, and you're going to stay here. And you know, we've got the fall of the tower, the crumbling. You're going to let go of what no longer serves you, basically. The new awakening is here, the new beginnings are here. The beautiful new future that you've prayed to have is destined here for you. And it's shifting, it's happening now. Right now it may not seem that way, as it has in this card, you know, devastation, turmoil, hectic. Got possessive energies coming in, so maybe some toxic relationships, but these are going to be crumbling. Peace, joy, happiness awaits. Standing up to your power, releasing the anxieties and fears, saying no more. And surging forwards into your true power, into your true destiny, into your passions and inspirations, and having that joy and sense of wonder for the years ahead and more. And really coming into them passionate relationships, making new relationships, passionate ones, even friends, people you relate to, and being successful in your knowledge, in new knowledge, and setting foundations in new work, commitments. and really mothering yourself and taking care of yourself. A lot of self-love, personal power, really taking care of your heart, your own dignity, self-worth. Yeah, that is coming ahead with this new energy. Realization in your self-worth is the main message for this. Saying no. No hesitations, but saying no and coming into this beautiful, beautiful energy of strength again. You are the lioness. You always held that power. You're going to realize that the power was always within you in every situation that you've ever experienced. I'm going to leave this reading now. It's been 36 minutes, but I hope you enjoy this. It's a beautiful energy that's going to shift. Do comment below. Please subscribe. If you would love an individualized reading, please look below again in the description box and email me. They'll be recorded just like this one. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Cosmic Soul Vibe. I do different weekly affirmations and meditations and weekly tarot messages as well. So see you on the next video.